What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my channel, and this is the first episode of the Daily Stoic. We're gonna do this every day together, me and you. So, if you want to join me in this practice, I would love to have you along. And you can also hit subscribe so that we can help each other in this practice every single day. But without further ado, let's just jump into it. So, we're starting with Marcus Aurelius in Meditations, and he says, "Look how the international date line is drawn across the world. What a nice balance it strikes between the East and the West." Alright, let's break this down. It's one of those quotes that seems like, what, that's it? But let us break it down, because there is some real wisdom here, and I think it is worth discussing. Marcus Aurelius, as we all know, he was an emperor. He was busy. He had more responsibilities thrust upon him than any of us could ever imagine. And yet, he took the time to look up in the sky and to reflect on the fact that the international date line, which is the line that divides one day from the next, it goes through the Pacific Ocean and it splits the world evenly between the eastern half and the western half. Now, most of us don't spend much time thinking about the international date line, or what it means, or where it goes. But Marcus Aurelius does, and he uses it as an opportunity to reflect on balance. You have to imagine when he was writing these meditations, there were no Google Maps, right? There was no way to see exactly where this line went unless you were out there sailing the oceans. You had to use your imagination to picture this line going around the world. And so he starts off by saying, "Look how the international date line is drawn across the world," almost like he's showing it to you. What a nice balance it strikes between the East and the West. You can almost hear the awe and the wonder in his voice. He's taking a moment to appreciate something as simple as the division of the days, and I think we can all learn from that. In the same way that Marcus Aurelius could have been distracted by a number of things, just like we are today, he chose to focus on something as simple as the international date line. So many of us get wrapped up in our own little worlds. We get lost in our thoughts. We worry about things that are completely out of our control. And we forget to take a step back and appreciate the simple things in life, the things that are actually within our control. When we start to focus on the small things, the things that are actually up to us, we start to realize that we have a lot more power over our lives than we think we do. This is why it's so important to be present in the moment, to savor the little things, because they're the only things that are guaranteed to us. The future is uncertain. The past is gone. The only thing we have is the present moment. And if we're not careful, we'll let it slip away. So let us take a lesson from Marcus Aurelius and make a conscious effort to appreciate the present moment. Let's look around us and see all of the good things that we have. Let's take a moment to be grateful for the fact that we're alive, that we're able to experience this moment. And let's remember that the only thing that's guaranteed is the present moment. So let's savor it. Let's enjoy it while we have it. The second quote is from Epicurus, and he says, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish. Instead, wish that they happen as they do, and you will have a tranquil life." So again, let's break this down, because I think this is really important. I think we often have a tendency to fight against the natural order of things. We get upset when things don't go our way. We feel like we need to have everything under our control. But the reality is that we don't. We can't control everything. And when we try to, we often end up causing more problems for ourselves. Epicurus is telling us to accept things as they are. He's telling us to let go of our need to control everything. And when we do that, we'll find that our lives become a lot easier, a lot less stressful. You see, when we fight against the natural order of things, we create resistance. And resistance, as they say, is futile. It's pointless. It just causes us more suffering. But when we learn to accept things as they are, when we learn to let go of our need to control everything, we start to find a sense of inner peace. We start to find a calmness in the midst of the storm. This doesn't mean that we give up on our goals. It doesn't mean that we stop trying to make things better. It just means that we learn to accept the things that are beyond our control. We have to remember that there is a difference between the things that are up to us and the things that aren't. And when we learn to focus on the things that are up to us, when we learn to let go of the things that aren't, we'll find that our lives become a lot simpler, a lot more peaceful. So, let's take a lesson from Epicurus and learn to accept things as they are. Let's learn to let go of our need to control everything, and let's see what happens when we do. The third quote is from Seneca, and he says, "It's not that life is short, it's that we waste a lot of it." I love this quote because it is such a powerful reminder that the length of our lives is not the issue. It's how we spend our lives that matters. We can all waste time, we can all sit around doing nothing and just let life pass us by. But that doesn't mean that our lives are actually shorter than someone else's, it just means that we're wasting our time. Seneca is reminding us that it's not the length of our lives that matters, it's the depth. So let us take a lesson from Seneca and make an effort to make the most of our time. Let's make sure that we're not just wasting it away. Let's make sure that we're spending it on things that matter, on things that are important to us. And let's see what happens when we do. I hope you enjoyed today's quotes. I hope they gave you some food for thought. If you did, please hit subscribe. And I would love to have you along for this journey. I'll be posting new quotes every single day, and I hope you'll join me. If you have a quote that you'd like to see featured, please leave it in the comments below. I'll be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.